This podcast contains adult language and adult subject matter that may be inappropriate for some individuals. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey. Hello.
Fucking hated knowing. That is the...
I just can't get over. I keep thinking that you're thinking of just knowing things. Can you just say the movie Knowing? It throws me off every time, and I want to laugh
The
at you.
motion picture Knowing.
Thank you. Now, anytime you want to bring it up.
I almost left the theater. I saw it through to the end, and I think that the end is the reason I hate it the most. Because it's another Aliens Ex Machina. Spoiler alert, I guess. A little late, but don't see it. I've never regretted a ticket I bought except for that one.
Okay.
I've never been so mad at a movie.
The worst movie that I've ever seen. Let me think about it, because I don't think I know.
That is the one question I am so ready to answer. And I get mad all over again.
Ooh, we're going to need to take a 5-minute break after this. Bree said, the one thing I didn't want you to bring up was knowing. The one thing.
I can't believe you asked me that
Why
question.
would you do that? You know how I feel about knowing.
Kim, people are starving.
The worst movie I've ever seen. Great question, Abby.
It's so nice of you to ask.
I think the worst movie I saw, and this might be controversial, but I can't stand Napoleon Dynamite. It pisses me off so much. And like, even as a kid, I remember hating the movie poster because it literally, and this is like, I hated it so much. I remembered the logo for the movie. And it was like, he's out to prove, he's got nothing to prove. And I was like, what a waste of time then.
Basically.
I hated it. Like the movie, he's like, Napoleon, what are you going to do today? Whatever the freak I want to do. So stupid. It's all stupid.
It really was.
The movie had no purpose. And I just like, oh, it pisses me. Yeah.
I'm a fan and I don't even like the movie, but like, I don't know. You just had to be. If you were in middle school when that came out, you have to be a fan.
It's all stupid. He's a dumb guy. Like, I didn't even find him endearing. I hated his hair.
I've seen it so many times to feel very just okay about it. I'll quote it. Yeah, I do quote it. And I love that dance.
There was always a kid in my school who would do it at dances. And it's like,
Some good shtick.
You spent time. Okay. Your time is your time, buddy.
It's very meta. It's just like Napoleon.
Ugh, it is. I didn't get along with that guy either. Just kidding.
Hey guys. Welcome back. Welcome home. Glad you're here.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Yeah.
Tell me. And I'll tell you how I feel about it and if you're wrong.
We are very excited that you're here because we are here on a Thursday instead of a Wednesday because it is 420.
Happy holidays.
If you want to celebrate with us, we got a bit of a head start.
So you have to catch up. Catch up.
But like, don't be pressured into it. You don't have to if
Yes.
you don't want to. And obviously, only if it's legal where you are.
True. But
Sort
I
of.
mean,
For legal purposes, only if it's legal where you are.
yeah.
But like,
Don't tell your mom.
we're not gonna tell anybody.
I'm not going to tell your mom.
It's gonna be ASMR now. Shh. Ew, don't even though. I can't.
We're going to cut that real quick. But speaking of just bringing your mom into it, I really do also just want to talk about, don't, Abby, I'm going to go on a tangent. We're never going to get our intro done.
Put a pin in it.
Bree told me I'm neurodivergent today. But I'm Abby.
I thought you knew.
I thought you knew. I'm Abby.
I'm Bree.
And this is Rent Free Roommates, where we give each other the hard truth.
It's so true. But also, yeah, girl, you definitely have ADHD.
So, baby, this is not news. That's okay. As long as you guys still love me and hang in there when I go on tangents. If you're here, you love us, and you're here for the right reasons. And this episode is going to be a little bit different than what we usually do. Yes. Because, obviously, we had to get a little high.
Yeah. I feel like you guys are probably going to pick up on who of the two of us is the lightweight.
I think she's doing well. Tell. I've taken... Oh, sorry.
No, go.
I said, I think she's doing really well. I outed her so quick. I've taken care of some shit people stoned. One time I just had to leave them and go watch Deadpool because I was like, I'm not dealing with this. Because they looked at me dead in the eye and said, I feel like a goldfish. My memory's like 5 seconds. And I was like, come on. It was a stale Captain Crunch edible. I was shocked. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be in my room watching Deadpool.
Well, I'm glad that you haven't left me yet to go watch Deadpool.
You've been doing great. And
also, that was not me. That story was not about me.
No, it's not about her. It's not about her. I'm just saying.
We're just comparing.
Yeah, in case you guys, she's fine. She does great.
This is not my first time.
Fucking D.A.R.E over here. And for anybody who doesn't know, if you're a super youngin' listening to this, D.A.R.E is Dare to Resist Drugs and Alcohol. And they tried to propaganda that shit on us, even in daycare. And I know I have this photo somewhere, but like part of D.A.R.E was you had to wear red. And I didn't want to commit to that being so young. I was like, I hate making promises I can't keep. So there's like a preschool photo of everybody wearing red, and I have a blue soccer jersey on with red socks. And I was like, maybe. The answer's maybe. I don't know yet. What kind of drugs? I was really like, I don't know who's going to be there. Who's not doing drugs with me? Like, do I like them?
How much of my body is covered in red?
What are we doing?
That is my
It's just hilarious. Everybody's got a red shirt on, and I'm like, blue AYSO jersey. I'm sitting in the middle, too. I'm cheesing hard as hell.
Sounds very much like my softball picture I can't find.
Yes. I got to find this. I have to find this.
What was your blue team called?
Oh, couldn't tell ya.
Oh, damn it.
It was not a memorable year.
It was not as disappointing.
It's probably like Blue Crush or some shit like that.
We are going to try and keep on track as best we can,
we were
guys.
doing drugs, though.
On track with the podcast and in life. Oh, we're doing really bad so far. I thought I was like giving us credit, but hey, whoa! From a D.A.R.E standpoint.
I thought you just subtly insulted me, and I was like, what the fuck? We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
I want to talk to you over here.
Bree, I have a lot of things going for me.
I can't believe you would say that.
I can't believe you would say I'm not on track. I don't even run track. Anyway, everybody, I have goals. I have dreams. But I do smoke weed.
And that's not bad.
It's not a bad thing. So you should light up if you can. Sit back and relax. This episode's going to be a little bit different than what we normally do because, again, we're a sucker for tradition. So, of course, we're high right now. And what we decided we would do is just read some fun, like, little Reddit posts and give our unsolicited opinions as if we don't already do that.
Yeah, this time we're kind of asking the questions to each other.
And just reacting. So this is going to be true, unfiltered bullshit. So please hang in here.
Strap in.
Please hang in here. Because there's going to be...
I hope it's good.
We do too. I'm a little bit nervous to listen to this. So if you hate this episode, just know 2 weeks from now, we'll be doing the same thing that we normally do.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back on track.
Back in sober.
Literally. I won't make you disappointed anymore. It can be like we never did this episode if you hate it. But anyway, our next episode will be back to what we normally do. And if you are new here, Brie, I feel like I'm talking a lot, so you take this one.
Okay.
Tell them what we do, babe.
If you want to be part of one of our regular episodes, not something like this, please email us at rentfreeroommates@gmail.com. You can email us anything. Email us a story about when you were high.
Oh, yes. We've got some great ones, too.
A question. Mm-hmm. Advice.
A verb.
Yeah.
A noun.
Person, place, or thing.
You're just saying things.
Yeah. String a bunch of those together and you got a whole email.
And a whole sentence. And maybe a problem. Or you need advice. Or you want to celebrate. Literally anything you want to talk to us about. We are here for you.
Yes. That we are. And you could be here for us on social media.
Bree. High five me. That segue.
That was an Abby segue.
That was a great segue.
Thank you so
Holy
much.
shit. We're going to take another 5-minute break.
Oh my God, that was so good.
That was really great, Bree. Hey guys, we're back.
But yes, please join us on social media. We are Rent-Free Roommates everywhere, except for Twitter, where we are Rent-Free Roomies. It was too long. I wasn't allowed.
What do you want us to do about it?
Yeah, sorry.
Call your mom.
But please, we would love to hear from you. We would also love a like, subscribe, comment, rate, review, all of the above.
And I hope you guys didn't forget, we're still trying to get this to share.
Yeah.
Because, like, remember, we're doing this for Bree.
Share, will you smoke with us?
Share.
Please. I didn't think it could get better.
Call Stanley Tucci. Get him to make us cocktails, and we're going to smoke a blunt with you.
I would absolutely die.
Okay. You guys,
the happiest person.
Why were you
trying to kill me?
Why won't you do this for us? Just get us to share.
Please.
But also, you can. But like, I really want you to follow us too. Yeah. With Cher, she's not the only one.
Right.
I care about you
You're
just
a
as
roomie,
much as I
she's a
care about
roomie.
Cher. And if you wanted to smoke a blunt with us and make us cocktails, I'm not going to say no.
You're definitely a roomie.
You're definitely coming over. But you're definitely going to follow us too, right?
Yeah. This part, do give in to the peer pressure.
Do it.
We are going to pressure
Oh,
you.
you're not cool? Only the cool kids follow Rent-Free Roommates.
Yeah.
And share it.
That's what I hear.
So maybe that Cher will talk to us. But not Joan Allen.
We are very exclusive to Joan Allen's.
I would like a written apology before we even think about letting Joan in. But that's a discussion for a different time.
Yeah. We'll give Joan some time to respond and we'll get on and move on with the episode.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Let's get
I feel like I'm in a good place. I actually don't find my taxes. I don't find my taxes hard. I'm just always afraid to. Sorry. Sorry. Does anybody want me to do their taxes? Call the nerd. I don't know why you got personally offended by that.
Because I was just about to say, I struggle with taxes every fucking year. And I was just saying to Kaylee the other day when I was doing my taxes, you would think with how many years I've been doing it, it would get easier. But it doesn't. But it's not like me being dumb. It's the government. I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist now. It's the government trying to make it so we don't know what's going on.
Listen, man. They're everywhere and nowhere. I don't know how to explain it. They're here right now.
They're listening.
You can't see them. Go on, Brie.
I'm always infuriated. I have never finished my taxes feeling even content. It is infuriating every single year.
Okay, we need to not have that be a thing next year. Just do them with me.
Like,
I mean, I don't really care. TurboTax does most of it for you.
Fuck TurboTax.
Oh! We are obviously not sponsored by them.
No, never will be, and I would never accept it even if they offered.
Okay, we didn't have that conversation, but no, we've aligned. We're not going to do it. Don't even think about it.
That was going to cost me $169 just to use TurboTax.
Yeah, it cost me like $159.
Fuck that. I already gave all my money to the government. I'm not going to give you some too. It's my money and I need it now.
Where are JG? So will you sing it to them? They're not getting it. Maybe if you sing, they'll they'll know that I need it.
But anyways.
We should just get to talking. You guys can see how much of a mess we are.
I was trying to think of like any stories that I have of just like past times or like first times even. I think the only thing that was funny about the first time I ever smoked weed was that I think this was it. We didn't have a regular lighter. So we had to use a candlestick lighter on the beach. So it's windy as fuck. So
people probably thought, which? You're a witch.
It was like all the way up here. And I'm trying to light the bowl. And there's like 3 people around me trying to block the wind.
That's actually amazing. Oh my God. My first time was ridiculous. It's honestly like crazy to me what happened. I was a freshman in high school and I was hanging out with girls on the cheerleading team and they were juniors and I was a freshman. So I thought I was so cool because I was hanging out with them and I was like, I want to smoke weed and a cigarette. So I did.
Oh, no.
Right. We went to this guy's house and bought it there. And, like, I was obviously really sketched out because I was like, what is this? I'm just a kid. Like, I don't know what the weed is. But anyway, so the guy's, like, looking at me and I look at him and then I just turn around because but, like, something in my core was like, that wasn't a great stare. That was not a good stare.
Oh, no.
More to come on that. So... We smoked shit. More to come. The story gets better. We smoked that night. I only take 1 hit because my conscience. No, not because
first time.
I was just like, who am I? You know, like I felt like this maybe isn't you, Abby. Little did she know.
That's hysterical.
Right. If anybody knows me now, they're like, oh. Growth, huh?
Humble beginnings.
People are different now. But anyway, so I only took 1 hit and like at home the next day, I couldn't even look at my mom in the eyes. I was like, oh my God, like who am I? I am just whatever. I moved on, you know? I turned a new leaf. I didn't do it. And like a year later, you know, and I never felt good about the guy who stared at me. Mm-hmm. A year later, my brother and I come home from school and my brother's playing Xbox Live with the guy who sold us the weed. And apparently the drug dealer all of a sudden has a conscience and is like, you know, man, I'm going to let you know I sold weed to your sister and I feel really bad about it. Outed me.
He's the worst weed dealer.
Outed me. I was like, okay, bet. 911. No, I didn't. But I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
If we're all snitching.
Well, guess what? I think you've got a bigger story than I do. So my brother, just being the passive-aggressive human being that he is, walked up to me in our family living room. And this was like during a cold time of year. So you know how the glasses were like frosty?
Yeah.
He goes up to it as I'm like, I happen to be standing near it. And does the above the influence logo on the window and just looks at me and shakes his head.
Oh my God.
But no, Brie, I felt like trash. It worked. I was like, and I didn't smoke weed again until my senior year. And now we smoke weed together.
Wow, they could be D.A.R.E officers together.
We smoke weed together. Also like, I just couldn't believe that happened to me. I was like, leave it to me to take 1 hit of a joint. And a year later, like, I thought I was good and done.
The dealer of all people.
The dealer. It's whatever.
Oh my God.
And he tried to add me on Facebook once, and I was like, no, fuck you. It's beef for life. Like, literally, it's beef. It's beef for life. You're lucky I don't, like, drop kick your kid if I ever see it. I'm sorry. That was a bit much. That was a bit much. I'll reel it in. I'm not going to assault a kid. I just felt very passionate in that moment because I couldn't believe he did that and then wanted to add me on Facebook. I'm not buying from you. Where can I write a review?
Businessman.
Don't buy from this dealer. He may out you. Dealer with a conscience ? That's what the header is. I was pissed.
Headline tomorrow.
Pissed.
Oh my God.
I have a lot of great weed stories too, but that was my first.
I think I don't feel like I have any good stories, but I did like way before I ever actually smoked weed. Guys, I didn't smoke weed until I was, I think, in my 20s.
She's a wee little lad.
I did not do it in high school, but
I don't think we would have been friends then.
Maybe junior year, I found out one of my friends that I made freshman year. She came up to me in this class we had together. I don't know why we were talking about it, but she just looks at me and she was like, I thought you were stoned every day freshman year. And at this point in life, I had never, ever even conceived smoking. And I looked at her and I said, why? And she was like, because your eyes were always red and you were always falling asleep. And I was like,
she's just
it was our first class of the day. It was like at like 6 a.m. Yeah, of course my eyes were red and I was falling asleep. It was computers.
But boy, did she jump. She said,
She thought, she was like,
she took one look at you and said, pothead.
yeah, she was like, I thought you were the biggest stoner. It's like, does anybody else think this?
Little do you know that like everybody just has this ongoing rumor of you at high school. Like, Bree, showest girl you'll ever meet. She's always high.
I don't find out till senior year when they all vote me most likely to be high.
She's the Spicoli. There's news to her,
And
though.
I'm like, what? I think we got
She
this
goes
wrong,
to a
guys.
party and they ask her to roll a joint.
A what?
Brie, well,
No, my ankles are fine.
no, I didn't roll my joints. I stretch every day. My mom's a physical therapist.
Ooh, do not call her a chiropractor.
I know. Stop.
I know you don't think she is.
I know.
It just
She
almost
don't
slipped.
shut up. Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop it. Are you gonna tell me too?
No, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Ooh, your segues are killing it tonight.
I feel like there's been a lot recently of people being like, if you, like any of your friends' kitchens in the 90s had this wallpaper, or like had this chicken, or the fake fruit, like trim.
Oh, the fake fruit trim. Yes. You lost me at the whole chicken thing. I was like, what the hell?
It was like a chicken theme
Oh,
kitchen.
I
where
was
there's like chickens
literally like,
everywhere.
I was picturing those like plastic like plaything chickens, and I was like, so how are they incorporated?
Ones.
Yeah, I was like, I had a lot
That's
of
a
questions.
friend I want.
I had a lot of follow-up questions
That's a kooky
because I was
mom.
like, I need to.
She has
That sounds like
in
an
the
acid
kitchen, too.
trip. No, okay, the fruit trees, yes. Know all about that. Oh my god.
Or then like
Just a lot of wood.
the balls, yeah.
So much
The,
wood.
like, wicker balls, I feel like.
They did not
would
give a
also
fuck about the trees in the 90s.
No.
They said, fuck it, we need it.
That tree looks so cute.
They
It
were
would
like,
look even
think about
cuter
the
as a desk.
kitchens and the chickens. But the chickens love the wood.
That was so good. That was quick. But I feel like you surprised yourself a little bit.
I did. It all happened so fast. It's like I blacked out.
It came out of your mouth before you realized what you said.
And I thought it was so damn funny.
It was.
I'm so sorry to everybody that just heard me snort. That's how you know you're in it. You're in it. You can't go anywhere now. The door's locked. You've heard me snort. The only way out is in a body bag. Brie, you've obviously embarrassed me enough. And ask a new question.
What do you want written on your tombstone?
I think about this a lot. I don't know if that's concerning, but it changes a lot.
I think I actually just decided this today.
What do you think yours is?
Is everyone mad at me? Have It feels accurate. Also, can you imagine seeing that on a tombstone?
It used to be. It's just such a people pleaser thing of us for you to, and like for you especially to do that. Of course. Are you mad at me? Are you mad that I died?
Are you mad?
I didn't want to die. They won't.
I'm sorry. I know you had that thing coming up.
Shit, I know.
You didn't have to come to my funeral.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to RSVP. If I'd known I was gonna die, I would have totally put not attending. Don't be mad at me.
Oh no, that's so sad. What's gonna be on your tombstone?
Oh my god, I don't even know. Like, I used to think I just wanted it to be humorous.
Yeah.
So it used to be like, oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
I do love that.
I love it. I love it so much.
My mom got us a Oregon Trail. I know I said it wrong, guys.
I was gonna say, isn't it Oregon?
It's Oregon, but when I say Oregon Trail, like that's the only time I can say it like that. Because that's what the game's called.
Try and say, wait.
Oregon Trail feels so weird.
Oregon Trail. Oregon. I don't know.
But it's like
Continue.
a board game. And when your character dies in this board game, they have a one sheet just dedicated to tombstones, and you can write your own tombstone. It was my favorite part of the game. I think I was the first dead one. I was the first one to die of probably dysentery or a snake bite.
Holy shit.
Have you ever played that game?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god! No, it's like a thing.
Oh, is this like, am I a pilgrim?
Yes.
Oh, gross. Well, you know what?
You know, based off the real life event.
Didn't put two and two together, my bad. Just because I was so dissatisfied with wanting to be a pilgrim. But anyway, I often say that I'm so happy I wasn't a pilgrim because I know I would die very quickly or find a new family often.
Me and Kaylee also had the computer game, and we could never even make it out of the village.
I just know that the second they were like, you go west, I'm going east. It was great knowing you, Ma.
She walked into the lake.
Dude, I don't fucking... Why would you ask me to go? I just want to play with my Jacob's ladder. Follow the stars, my ass. I'm so finding a new family. I won't make it back.
But that time and for Oregon Trail, my tombstone then was "Don't eat my grapes."
Fair. I like that, actually. I like that.
So it speaks a lot to who I am. Mary Kate. Mary Kate in the game, she died next, and she put "Gorgeous, gorgeous girls die of dysentery."
Oh!
Of course, hers was funnier.
I love that. I want to get cremated, so I don't really give a fuck.
Okay, that's what your tombstone.
Oh.
Tombstone. Tombstone.
They were supposed to cremate me. I don't know why I'm here.
You guys did it wrong. This is not what I asked for.
Of course it's wrong. I should have just done it myself, but I'm dead.
What are you guys going to do without me? This is a very long tombstone.
Congratulations, you fucked up my funeral.
Which fictional character do you think would definitely have an OnlyFans?
Do you want to go? It's like weird that I went to Disney princesses. I'm sorry. Like it was because the first person that comes to mind for me is Ariel.
Really?
I think she's totally into it. Come on.
Well, yeah. I feel like for the reason everybody always talks about, Belle would also be in there.
Belle would not be having an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Why do you think so? I've never even heard this. What do you mean Belle does it?
Bestiality.
Oh.
Not good stuff.
Get your head out of the gutters, everybody. Because I didn't think about that. I was like, she reads books.
I didn't realize I was saying all those things about you.
I don't do that. What's a book? No. Ooh, okay. Can we do like any animated character?
Yeah.
I think Timmy Turner has one.
I didn't even think
I think Timmy Turner has one.
I was going to say, God, what was her name? Eliza Thornberry's older sister.
Oh, yeah. She's got one.
Yeah.
She's got one for sure. She's probably
Including
the founder.
feet pics.
I just remember her eye always being covered.
Yep.
And I was
God, I
like,
wanted to meet her so bad.
Ooh, you don't get it. She's in the woods. I always related to the fucking brother that they found in the wild.
Donnie.
Yeah. Oh my God. And the monkey that was just like smart as hell.
I loved Donnie.
You remember that monkey?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you think Angelica had one?
Oh, maybe.
I don't think Angelica has one. I think Angelica's like school president. She can't afford it.
Really?
Can we do, I don't know why I went straight to animation. Can we do like, because you said any fictional character.
Yeah, it's just fictional
Have you ever
character.
seen the movie Cruel Intentions? You're going to say no. Of course you are. I'm so fucking sick of her doing this, everybody.
Sometimes it takes me a minute to think.
Sorry.
There's lots
fine.
of movies
Take
in
your
the
time.
world.
Have you seen and a ton you haven't seen. Feels like the majority. But go ahead. I'll wait.
Is that the one with Jennifer Love Hewitt?
No.
What's the one I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No!
You're thinking of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, okay. But I'm thinking of the right movie.
No, you're...
Right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought you were saying I was wrong about. So I kept trying to think of more movies.
But I was trying to tell you that you're thinking Jennifer Love Hewitt because Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sarah Michelle Gellar also star in I Know What You Did Last Summer together.
Okay.
Anyway. So you haven't seen Cruel Intentions?
No, I have.
Oh, good. Sorry, I really got on your ass.
You did. That's what I was trying to say this whole time.
I should really just shut up and listen.
I was asking questions about it to make sure that I was thinking of the right movie.
Listen up, stupid.
So obviously I've seen it once.
Okay, well, you remember the stepsister in the movie?
Kind of.
She would totally have an OnlyFans. Like, she orchestrated.
Oh my God, Regina George's little sister.
Oh my God, Regina George's little sister. Oh my God, you know the
She
mom.
started
You know the mom.
She would too.
Yes. Oh my God. Regina George's mom walked so Kris Jenner could run. You're doing amazing, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Most of that family.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what other fictional character I think maybe has one
I think that's all
off the top of my head. I mean, I could go on for hours, but I don't think
Yeah.
anybody here wants to keep hearing that.
Yeah, it would be a lot of thinking.
Bree, let me turn the tables on you here.
Oh, how
Sit
the
down.
turntables.
Sit up. You're slouching. Fix your posture.
Mom.
Stop it. Fix your posture or we're leaving. And you can tell your friends goodbye and you can tell them that the reason why we're not finishing the episode is because you wouldn't sit up.
Oh, I don't like that.
Did I just like... Was it good?
That dug really deep.
Did you buy it?
Yeah.
I mean, I often got
I feel
told
like I
that.
need to go to my room.
My mom once told me that if I kept asking the questions that I asked, I might end up in Focus House. All right, Bree, are you ready for these questions?
I hope so.
And you can stay. You're not in trouble.
Thanks.
Okay. This is kind of going off of Tombstone. You've just died and you now haunt your house. What are you going to do to mess with the future residents / your family, etc.? I fucking love it.
I would do a lot of switching objects around.
Yeah?
Like, do it little by little until you notice it.
Are you like Casper the Friendly Ghost?
Yeah. I'm not going to do anything scary.
No, I'm trying to probably fuck with people every time. Like every now and then. It's probably not going to be my everyday thing. But if we're talking about family still being in that house, then fuck you, Dan, because you've got this one coming then. When I was a kid, I didn't sleep in my room for a very long time because he told me that he saw a little girl who looked like me standing at the top of the stairs and she was smiling and waving at him. And I said, fuck that, I'm out.
Oh my God.
Fuck that, I am out.
Wait, that's a thing.
What?
Doppelgangers.
Stop. You're going to make me not be able to sleep in my room. Brie, can I sleep in your room?
I think he was just being a dick.
You just actually gave me chills. You guys.
See, I don't have to do much to scare people.
Oh my God. She's already doing it now. And she actually already does it to me every single, like, honestly.
I was going to say.
Brie can just be the ghost that is now.
It depends on the audience.
And if she's haunting me, then she'll be fine. Literally, I'll be scared of everything. Brie can walk into a room and she just, like I've said in the past, she just floats. She's so quiet. She could be an assassin.
I do not think that's
You
true.
would literally never see her coming. You would never hear it.
I take up a lot of space, and I do not feel like I'm a quiet person.
I swear to God, every time I turn around, she's there. It's so
Now
scary.
I sound like a creep.
So I gotta actively try and get her back all the time.
I did say once, if haunting or like your ghost is just your leftover energy, and it's so what you do as like your haunting is just something that you did a lot in life, or that you like redid all the time. Mine would be somebody walking to the fridge and opening it and then closing it, and then 2 seconds later opening it again.
Wait, did I for sure see everything in there?
I do it as soon as I get to my parents.
Said,
I go straight to the kitchen and open
there's
the fridge.
a turkey.
And then because I'm bored, I forget that I just looked, and I look in the fridge again.
Do you know what I would do then?
What?
Oh my God,
What would
I'm
your
sorry.
haunt be?
I literally only want to haunt my family. We've got a lot of unfinished business. So everybody else who
You guys better hope she doesn't go first,
you guys
man.
better hope I don't fucking die. You better keep me in good health. And that's a threat and a promise. The kind of ghost I would be for my family, because they just literally piss me off so much, is my dad hates, and this is, I mean, I do it to piss him off on purpose now, but he, like, sometimes I don't want to finish my snack right away, okay? Sometimes I don't want to finish it right away because I don't want to eat it in one setting.
True, yeah.
So if I have a king size candy bar, and like often it was the Milky Ways, you know how they come in like the too big? So like, sorry, I don't want the full thing right away, Dad. So I'd leave it on the counter and come back for it when I was ready. That wasn't okay. I would get like texts and be like, what is this? Why is this here? When are you going to eat this? Abby, are you going to eat this Milky Way? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to leave half-eaten candy bars all around the fucking house. All around the house. Yeah, no, that's what you guys are going to get. And I'm also, my mom hates when I leave my towels over our shower rod.
Oh.
So I'm going to do that. That's how they'll know I'm here. I can't wait to die. Great. What about you guys?
How many times have we talked about death on this podcast?
It doesn't matter. We're so healthy. Okay, let me see what else I have for questions, because this shit's pretty good. Are you guys still here?
Ooh.
What are the most embarrassing foods to be caught eating out in public? And then I'm going to follow that up with what are activities that are embarrassing for no reason?
Embarrassing foods in public. Popcorn.
Really, you think?
Them. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like there's no way to, not that you have to be attractive when you're eating, but there's no like, you can only shovel it in your mouth. Or it's one piece at a time, which is so annoying.
Oh, okay.
But that's like, I just think of it as like on a date or something like that. Like if you really wanted popcorn, you're going to be like, oh.
You think I'm pretty?
There's no cute way to do it.
So you want to come over? No.
I mean, spaghetti, anything with like a lot of
Spaghetti
sauce.
sucks. Spaghetti sucks. But like, it's so good, and I love.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
would like absolutely
I'm not
always.
gonna
But
stop
I would like
eating it in
absolutely
public.
always suggest. This doubtfires me.
How are you picturing us? Because for some reason saying it like in public, obviously it means a restaurant. But I just imagine somebody like sitting in the middle of a park eating spaghetti.
She talking to me?
Like while you're walking down the street.
I think pizza is embarrassing.
It can be.
It can be like
Yeah.
if the cheese falls off and you're like, like left trying to catch it, like a dog,
Or when the whole thing comes off.
or like when you can't cut it right away. It's so embarrassing. And you like start to sweat. Holy shit. It's like doing a class presentation.
And I'm never afraid to like touch a piece of food, like momentarily, if like in that example of like breaking two pieces apart.
Yeah.
But I feel like some people are really gross out with it, so then it's just that long game of trying to like flick it off. It's like a Family Guy cutaway.
Can we just talk about how progressively low this has gotten?
You're really actually talking down to it.
Oh my God, and I didn't even notice. Like, when did this start happening? And
I noticed it a little while ago.
and I was just like,
But I was like, did she always have it like that? Maybe she wants it like that. I don't want to correct her.
I had no idea when it happened. One time when I was at a movie theater, I don't like to eat candy in movie theaters because one
Really?
time I was eating during a preview and this kid next to me goes, "Hey, do you know how to like stop?" And I was
Ew.
like, right? And it was a boy, so.
Do you know how to not be a dick?
Do you know how to die? Because you're about to. What do you want your tombstone to say? Do you know how to stop?
Talking?
Thank you for the added. Thank you for the backup, Brie. That was the, yeah.
The worst hype person.
Or the best backup. Like, at least I know you're solid. That was a solid, like, what she said. I liked it. I liked it. But to go off of things that are embarrassing for no reason, like, let's talk about walking back from bowling.
Yes.
Getting out of, like, a pool.
Yeah.
Why do you look like you just shit yourself coming out of
Walking out of any body of water. Walking on the beach.
It's like you've got cinder blocks to your feet. And God forbid if you have, like, sand.
Right. People walking out of water in movies and TV shows and shit like that look like shells and rocks don't exist.
Right. Or like a crab hasn't pinched their foot. Because that's happened to me.
Oh my God.
It was so scary. It was so scary. I thought it was a shark.
Oh.
I was so afraid. I got out of that water so fucking quick. I am a nope gal to the core.
One for me has literally always been and still consistently is how fast your windshield wipers are going.
See,
Like if mine are still going and everybody else has stopped, I'm like, oh, that's so embarrassing.
I've literally never paid attention to that. But I have like actually told people not to look at me when I'm parking before.
No, that is, yes, that
Yeah.
is not only embarrassing, but it's anxiety inducing.
It's the worst.
Do not, like, be respectful
No.
and don't watch somebody park.
Everybody listening, if you do that, stop it.
At least not in sight. If you're like,
Yeah, I mean,
watching somebody-
I watch from windows. Sorry.
Yeah.
But like they don't
As long
know.
as the person doesn't actually
don't know.
They don't have proof.
They don't know.
You didn't lock eyes.
I'm covering my tracks so hard. I didn't need to even out myself, but clear conscience, you know.
I did just get embarrassed yesterday because I was leaving the brewery and I was trying to turn around so I didn't have the room for a UE, so I like went into the driveway that's right in the garage door of the brewery, so everybody was just like watching me. And there was somebody parked where they shouldn't have been, so I didn't have the room to back up the way I wanted to. So everybody saw me pull in, try and back up, almost hit a car, and it felt like the people that were right in front were the owners of that car. So I went right back in, came back out the way I just came, and then went into the alley because I was like, fuck this.
I went home.
I did.
I actually moved and I changed my name. Her Brie is not her name has not always been Brie.
It's one of my many aliases. I've had to change it every time I've parked a car.
It's exhausting trying to keep up with her names. I had to get a journal.
Walking out of any office, like doctor's office, dentist office, like when you have to go to a back room and then trying to find your way back.
Oh, yeah. I think they do that as like a sick form of like their own pleasure. Because like, why aren't you like helping me? You know I'm new here.
Right. There's so many. I followed the exit signs and I'm here now. So
You know I don't know where I'm
this
going.
isn't an exit. I'm going to exit here because the sign said so.
You know I died in Oregon Trail. Died from like, I don't know, direction. The funny thing is I actually wanted to be a pilgrim for a little bit when I was a kid. But that's neither here nor there.
Another 180.
Another 180 for sure. I just wanted it, like it just reminded me of that. But as an adult, no. I'd just die.
I don't know if you felt this way. Maybe it's that me and my sisters were actually talking about this just recently too. I was always embarrassed looking for eggs on Easter.
Because it feels like a whole, like, oh my God,
you're being watched.
Opening presents.
Yes. Wait, when people sing happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. I don't know what to do. What do I do?
You like start interpretive dancing? Like,
should I smile the whole time? Should I be clapping
clap,
for you guys?
Like, what do you want?
It is such a weird tradition.
It's really weird. Who came up with it?
Everyone sings at you while they're staring at you.
You want to know something weird that, ooh, I feel like once I say, it's going to be like crickets. So maybe I don't say it. But you're a Capricorn, so I have to tell you.
Yeah.
I had a first grade teacher who would give us birthday spankings.
What?
In front of the class.
That's not okay.
We should go. I'm sorry I said anything.
Who was this teacher, and are they still teaching?
No, Miss Blake is so retired.
Okay. Probably a forced retirement. What the fuck?
Okay, we should segue, because we're going to go on a tangent about that.
Yeah.
I have a good question, though. I want to know, what's your dumbest situation you have ever come across? But we could also go off of, like, what's the dumbest situations we've ever been in. And again, that list could go on for me. I feel like these days I'm a lot more, like, not as much crazy shit happens. But when I first moved to the city, it was basically like, which one are you talking about?
I don't know if I've said it on here before, but this girl has 9 lives. Times 9, apparently. Like, I feel like
I can't die.
Oh my God. The stuff, like, yeah, I'm so lucky that you are still here.
I take the term let go and let God way too literal. Not so much anymore, but back in the day, I was like, well, we're going to find out.
She has had 2 different phones returned to her.
Yeah.
After losing them. It's night out.
It's so funny. And, like, each time I've done, like, minimal work to get it back. I once got in... Oh my God. This is a dumb situation that I did. And I'm lucky that my life turned out fine.
This one is so dumb.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
The car.
Because it still
in the
scares
airport?
me. Yes.
Okay. Here we go, everybody. Buckle up. So a lot of these stories happened when I was drunk. But my phone died once when I put in the wrong destination. So my phone died at the wrong location, and I told the Uber driver that, and they were like, I don't know, I got to do a ride. And I said, well, I obviously have nowhere to go. So I got in the car with him, and we started to go pick up the person, but I fell asleep. And I woke up, and we were on our way to the airport, and there was a person in the back seat. It was like the one being dropped off. And I looked at them, and I was like, where are we going? Where are you headed? And they, like, had a conversation with me, and I have no idea what they thought when they got into the car, like, what that Uber driver had to explain to them. Basically, they were like, she got back in and was like, I'm coming with you. So, and then he dropped me off at home.
He did.
Yeah. I'm so safe now.
I feel like there's so many times. There's so many times.
I don't know what happens.
Oh,
I don't know what happens.
I'm so glad you're here.
The universe is on my side.
It really is.
They want me here. No matter how many times I try, the universe is like, get over here.
They're like, this girl is not going to survive this, but I'm going to save her because she's fucking funny.
She made me laugh the whole way, boss. I don't want her to do this.
This story is way too funny. I do not want it to end bad. Come on. Can we save her? Can I keep her?
She's so dainty and mean. It's all shocking. She's somehow, like, really uptight, but so easygoing.
I do still want to ask you, who's a celebrity that you think is, like, probably really dirty?
Like a dirty bird, like, in bed? Or,
no,
like, doesn't,
no,
or, like, smells?
That's another question.
Or smells?
Yeah, just, like,
Robert
unhygienic.
Pattinson. Robert
Really?
Pattinson, yeah. And Kristen Stewart.
Both of them together.
Yeah. I also feel like
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto probably smells like shit.
Disgusting.
Jared Leto stinks.
I think it was one of my sisters.
I'm gonna start the rumor.
That said that he seems like somebody whose nails are always dirty.
Ew,
like underneath
stop.
his
I don't need
nails.
to hear that because I know it's true. Ew.
Ugh.
Gross. I feel
Yeah.
like Justin Bieber smells.
Maybe.
No, I think he smells like backwoods.
Oh.
And
like,
sweat.
Oh. You said backwoods and I thought like cologne.
No.
I was like, oh, she's going for like a woodsy musty.
It's such a fall scent. I love it. Oh, no. I think he probably is gross. And I don't think he probably showers as much as I would recommend.
Yeah, I like
And that bugs me. I need good hygiene.
Anyways, we could go on for days about all the men we hate. But like she always says, if you're listening to this podcast, you are not one of them. We love you.
You're safe, and you have the easiest rule in place.
But also, if you're listening to us like consistently, then you're a good person.
You're good, and you're obviously a roommate. You obviously have a key.
You're not like the other guys.
You're different. We don't need to fix you.
But thank you so much for sitting through all of this. I hope we really want to know all the answers of these questions from you guys too. And you can let us know on social media. We would love to see it.
And I promise you, Brie and I are also okay. We have if anything, I feel like this just shed a little more insight into what you're working with and listening to every other week.
If you haven't, this is probably just highlighting.
If you're still here
everything
after
you
this,
already know about us.
I hope you had a great time. And you probably learned a lot. A lot.
So if you have any questions and you want to email us.
If you need like further clarification,
yeah.
let us know.
Let us know.
We're happy to give it. Brie and I are always happy to give it excessive amounts of opinions.
We love hearing from you guys no matter what.
Yeah.
And you can email us at rentfreeroommates@gmail.com. That is RENTFREEROOMMATES@gmail.com.
You know, I think that was the best time she did it and fastest, and she's high.
Do it better when I'm high.
We're just going to do that every now and then. You're going to be like Lois when she gets Peter drunk to do the piano.
I love that episode.
I got to get her high to make her spell right.
That's what I've needed all along.
Fuck.
Oh my God. We
Calls
got
her
the
third
call.
grade her third grade teacher.
Watch this.
It's the word that got her out. I'm high as shit.
Turns out that's what we needed all along.
Honey, who was that?
Is that a weed?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm calling the police.
Possibly an old student. She doesn't sound well. I think she does drugs.
But we will be back to our regular episode next episode. So if you hated this is the last time we're doing it.
Until next year. Like, we're obviously going to keep doing our thing.
Yeah, we'll come up with some different stuff to do next 420. But we also hope you enjoyed and hope you celebrated the holiday with us.
Yes.
But until next time, we love you guys. We want to see you soon. See you next episode.
Yes. And remember, share.
Yes.
To share. So simple.
Hi, Cher.
Bye, share.
Bye.